All right, well, here we are at Camp Crazy. Well, I just woke up from having a dream there. I don't want him up there. He's knocking stuff down and wrecking stuff. You know, he's a one-man demolition crew, this cat, once he gets started. Hey, you're a one-man demolition crew, you are. It's true. We should have you down at the water treatment plant in town there that they're tearing down. They've been pissing around down there for 2 weeks trying to tear that place down. You'd have it knocked to the ground in a half hour. You would. You'd have it on the ground and probably have a big catnip garden planted in there or something in under a day. Anyway, yeah. But oh, I woke up. I had this dream, crazy dream. I dreamed that these free plainclothes female detectives showed up here, and each of them weighed about 400 pounds. They looked like butch lesbians. And one of them opens up this storybook and starts reading me this story about a pregnant goat. Because apparently I had been posting things online that weren't sensitive, and my online stuff had been noticed by the authorities, and so they wanted to teach me about sensitivity. And so she starts reading me this story about a pregnant goat. And at one point, I interrupted her not too long into the story, and I said, "What the hell is this? What did you reading me?" And she says, "No, just be quiet and pay attention, because you're going to have to repeat this story to me. After I've read it to you, you're going to have to repeat it so that we know that you've gotten the message." And I flew into a rage. I said, "I've got a message for you." I said, "You, the three of you, can take your pregnant goat and go." I said, "Come around here trying to give me the goat and you'll get the horns. That's what'll happen." And I said, "Who in the hell let you in here in the first place?" I said, with your storybooks and your crap, you know. Oh, I was mad. I'll tell you. I woke up before I got shot or tackled to the ground, but oh, I was mad. Anyway, so I woke up mad, and then I got him over here knocking things over and all the rest of it like he does. And it was kind of like, ah, you know, get down from there, you, you know. Oh, there's another. I lost that earlier. I wondered where that was. There's a snot rag. My nose has been running a lot lately. Spending too much time in the mold contaminated camper, I think. Anyway, the bottom line is every spring the air in here gets bad because the mold comes back to life, and it's been above zero the last couple days, so that's what's happening. But anyway, it goes dormant in the freezing winter. But anyway, I woke up anyway having this dream, this crazy dream, and he's there knocking stuff off there. It's like, get down from there. Well, then he got on top of me and started giving me head boops and purring. So I guess he was making up with me for. I guess he was trying to make up with me, is what he was doing. But holy smokes, I'll tell you. But I guess it was some sort of a sensitivity training exercise they were subjecting me to in the dream or something. I don't know. But I wasn't having any of it. I told them to take their goat and leave. But take your pregnant goat and leave. Anyway, it's kind of funny. I mean, I'm laughing about it now a bit, but I'll tell you, I woke up mad. It was like, oh, I was loaded for bear. I was so mad. Anyway, and if that actually were to happen, I'd be mad. In the dream, I told them, I said, just friggin' handcuff me and take me to jail like a man. I'm not 5 years old. Don't read me a storybook. I said, if I've committed a crime, then handcuff me and take me to jail. And if I haven't committed a crime, then take your goat and leave. You know. Anyway, take your pregnant goat and get out of here. You know, that's when I said, you give me the goat. I said, I'll give you the horns. And anyway, crazy stuff. Anyway, even in my dreams, I'm in conflict with authority. But I guess in England, they are doing things like that. They're forcing people into all this weird stuff, you know, and taking people to jail because they were insensitive or whatever, you know, because they weren't a big enough pansy. Basically, that's what it boils down to. Anyway, it's just kind of a funny thing. I hope that never happens because I'm pretty sure I'm going to be shot if it does. You know, because I'm not going to react well to it. But anyway, there you have it. Yeah. My goodness. Free dykes and a pregnant goat. There's a movie for you right there. There's free men and a baby. Years ago, why not free dykes and a pregnant goat? Anyway, oh my gosh. Anyway, that's it. I guess this is good morning. It's 6:12 a.m. and it is what time? What is it? It's Friday, March the 14th in the year of our Lord 2024. And it is still the year of our Lord, regardless of all the silliness that goes on. So we must always bear that in mind anyway. Myself included sometimes. I'll tell you, I get mad. I get mad, I do. But anyway, we'll see y'all later. My goodness.